I know I'll never be perfect. I know I'm always going to make mistakes, and I will continue to fail over and over and over again. And this isn't to discourage us. This isn't to make us feel hopeless or lost. This is to remind us the power of trying anyway, the power of reaching for the stars anyway, knowing that you won't even get your feet off the ground of this earth. The difference is that why I walk with dragons has always been my companions through the darkest, hardest, most conflicting parts of my entire existence. The dragons have consistently reminded me that I will never be good enough, and I will always be a beginner, and I will always get things wrong, and I will always mess up, and I will always have some shortcoming. And this was never to bully me. This was never to make me feel wrong or to make me feel less than. See, the dragons, the true dragons, they come into our life to challenge us, to remind us of our weaknesses, and to push us through trials of the flames to see if we might make it out, reborn anew, or if we will succumb to ash in its wake. You see, working with dragons is so misunderstood because that is intentional. The dragon is so powerful and the draconic path is so powerful that if it was easily accessible, easily understood, and, you know, not dumbed down in a fantasy way, we genuinely would have a much different earth, a much different society that has, you know, less fear of the unknown and a better sense of wonder. There would be more discipline and more respect and more humility. And I'm not saying everyone needs to work with dragons. I'm just saying this is why I do, and why many people do as well. I will never be good enough. And this is something that I used to hate myself for. This is something that I used to feel like I needed Botox for, something that I felt like I needed makeup for, something that I felt like I needed a wig for, when really all I ever needed was to try my best and to focus on my own shit and how I can improve my own heart, my own mind, my own soul, my own path before I could ever point the finger at another person. You see, the dragons remind me that I am the fool every day, and I am not powerful. No, I am nothing. I am worthless. I am slime, sludge, dust. But this is how the dragons teach us. They say you are slime, dust, and nothing, and yet you still learn, and yet you still speak, and yet you still love, and yet you still try. And that is why dragons love humans. They do. And people who tell you that dragons hate humans because we slayed them all, they don't even understand the real history of dragons. You know, that's what we're gonna break down this week. Welcome back to your daily dose of DragonFaether. Assalamu alaikum and merry meet if you're new. My name is Azura DragonFaether, the Draconic Priestess, and you have just entered Dragon Magick 101, week 1. For the next 7 days, I will be providing you guys with the basics of how to work with dragons, how I've learned it myself walking with them for over 20 plus years of experience, and I am beyond excited to bring you along for this journey. So please leave a comment down below what you want to know most during this first Dragon Week here on the channel for your daily dose of DragonFaether, and I will be more than happy to answer all of the questions that you guys have in an episode this week. So don't be shy. I need you to ask me your questions, okay? Because dragons are a mystery, and they're constantly shifting and constantly changing their shape, just as much as people's view of them is as well. Ultimately, your understanding is all that matters, and how you see them and how you believe in them and how you perceive the dragons is the key to the entire puzzle. So we're going to dive deep into it. And I will never be somebody to tell you that you're nothing and worthless. I'm simply relaying a message that my dragons have taught me along my journey with them. and something that used to make me anxious and feel shitty now brings me the most comfort in this life. So we can't wait to have you join us for Dragon Week. Don't forget to join the Hatchling Clan Discord server. First link in the description down below if you are interested in joining our classroom for Dragon Magick as well. We will be going over each episode and helping you guys with any questions that you have, and it's free, so you don't have to worry about anything. So all this class is going to be free. We're going to talk no money. I don't want your money, okay? YouTube pays me for this, okay? You don't have to, okay? So all of this is going to be free for you to enjoy. The only thing that it costs is your attention, your time, and your energy, okay? Your commitment too, all right? So I can't wait to see you guys on the other side of the dragon rainbow. But until next time, stay cheeky and freaky, a little hatchlings. Kadafis, blessed be. Amen.
We'll see you back next time for your